My friends, what's going on, guys? My name is Kai. Welcome to the Sober Living channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. What I love to do here is just give tips, hope, and advice to anybody out there struggling with an active addiction, letting them know that there is help, there is hope, and there is a path to recovery. Guys, usually I talk about sobriety and stuff like that on my channel, but today I have a little rant that I have to get out there and I have to let the world know about this. Okay, so I absolutely love video games. I absolutely love them. And in my entire journey of staying sober and getting sober, video games have been a huge help for me. They're a great distraction. There's that old saying that says that a craving only lasts for about 15 minutes, and that's true, you know, and having video games is a great distraction from that craving. That being said, now that I have a little bit of money, I finally can get some of the games that I wasn't allowed to play as a kid. Now, growing up, my parents really believed in the rating system, and I thank them for that big time. Because when I was a kid, if a game was rated teen, I wasn't allowed to play it if I was a kid. Or if a game was rated mature and I was a teenager, I wasn't allowed to play it. Same with movies and stuff like that. If it wasn't rated for my age group, I wasn't allowed to play it. That being said, I loved Duke Nukem. I had never played a Duke Nukem game, but I had seen my dad play, and I had seen Duke Nukem be like this action star, and I loved Duke Nukem. I thought he was like the coolest guy. So, whenever I would go to the video game store, whenever I go to the video game rental store, I would always see this game, Duke Nukem Land of the Babes, for PlayStation 1. Now, I didn't even have a PlayStation 1. I grew up with a Nintendo 64. So I would always ask my dad, "Hey Pop, can we please rent this game?" And my dad would always say, first of all, it's rated mature. Second of all, it's Duke Nukem, so definitely no. And third of all, we don't have a PlayStation, so we couldn't even rent it. Either way, as an adult, finally I decided to purchase the game that has been eluding me for so long. And I gotta tell you something about this game. This game, Duke Nukem Land of the Babes, is pure evil. It's pure evil. And I'll tell you why. A lot of people consider water levels in video games to be the absolute worst. Usually water levels have the least amount of effort put into them. They're usually the most tedious levels in games. They're usually the longest levels in games. And they're usually the part of the game where you get to where you just have to get through it. I don't think that there's anybody on Earth who genuinely enjoys water levels. I don't know. Comment below if you actually enjoy water levels. Let me know. Either way, what Duke Nukem decided to do was have 4 underwater levels. 4 of them. And they're all consecutive. 4 of them! Oh my god! So each level is about a half an hour long, right? The lighting is terrible. It's basically you're in like a city that's like a sunken city kind of thing. Either way, everything that you're traveling under is pitch black. It's incredibly hard to navigate, and then after a half an hour of absolute hell and not fun whatsoever, you finally finish the level and you're like, oh thank goodness, I'm finally done this level. And then it starts up again and you're still underwater. And then you keep playing and you're like, okay, finally, at least when I get to the end of this level, it'll be done. And then the water level continues into the 3rd level. And then when you think that you've absolutely lost your mind and you think that there's no way they could possibly extend this to another level. They do. And they extend it to another water level. The underwater level in this game makes the water temple in The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time look like a cakewalk. It takes you, a speedrunner would take like an hour to get through these things. It's ridiculous. And I gotta tell you, the rest of the game is actually pretty good. Like on a lot of review websites, they say that this game is terrible. And I can definitely understand why they would say this game is terrible, because there's 4 water levels in it. There's only 20 levels in the whole game. So basically a quarter of the game is water levels. Absolutely unacceptable. So, if you are out there and you are considering picking up Duke Nukem Land of the Babes for PlayStation 1, even though it's like 20 years old, don't, unless you like water levels. Alright? That's it for my rant today. Guys, I've got a couple ideas in the pipeline. I've got lots of stuff going on, and I'm excited to let you guys know about it. Now, I just want to also say, I hope everyone's staying safe. I hope everyone is doing well with everything you guys are trying to do. And other than that, that's all I have to say for today. Alright guys, wherever you are in the whole wide world, please be safe, please be sober, and remember, if you're not being sober, that's totally fine. Just remember, be safe guys. Remember, have a ride home. Every one of your friends wants you to wake up tomorrow, and your parents love you. Alright guys, see you later. Sorry for the off-topic video today. I just had to get that out. Bye guys.